Assalamu alaikum guys, this is Usman 360 and today I'm going to tell you 5 smart tips to learn English. Before getting into the point, I want to ask you that why you want to learn English. This question should be asked by yourself. If your answer is that English is the language of technology, it's an international language, the whole world has been shifted to the internet which is based on English and it is the former way of communication, then you exactly as think as me. Yes, you should learn English. Yes, because it's the need of the hour. People face certain problems in finding some sophisticated sources for learning English, but when they are unable to get, they quit their efforts. But stop worrying now because right now you are gonna get some tricks which will influence your work and your strive for learning English. So get ready. Have you ever thought that why people in Australia, UK, Canada or any English country they speak English fluently and accurately? Why don't they stammer or stuck while they communicate? The answer is simple that they are living in an environment where there is a humongous exposure of English. I mean, they sit, they stand, they eat, they go to bed. Everything they are doing, they are in an English environment. So there is no problem for them. But this isn't the case with us. We are in an environment where there is no exposure of English. We are not supposed to speak English anywhere whatsoever. If we want to learn English, then we should create a kind of surrounding where we can easily speak English. And this point leads us to the tip number 1, join an institution. Whatever your native language is, Urdu, Hindi, Arabic, German, or whatever, you won't be able to understand English unless you know the rules and basic grammar of English. And there are many institutions who are going to give you a kind of opportunity so that you could learn English. There are speaking, listening and writing sessions there. So they are creating an environment for you and this is the best option for you. But mostly the conventional institutions pursue a course of just 2 or 3 months. So here is the question that what to do after these 2 or 3 months of course, because we know it's a language and it's not the matter of 2 or 3 months only. We need a kind of consistent practice and environment for that. So the question is what to do after the course, and this leads me to tell you the point number 2, practice maximum speaking. In learning English, 60% part is being imported by speaking only. Try appearing maximum on the dice during your 2 or 3 months of course. It will result in improving your performance, your personality and overall confidence. For regular talks, try using phrases and sentences at your home, during the shopping, in the market, in the banks, etc. It will make you enough fluent in English. But how I be fluent if I have no words to speak? And this leads me to tell you the tip number 3, have a bank of words. I used to hear from my parents that if you want to enhance the vocabulary of your English, you have to study dictionary daily. You have to memorize words daily. But I realized that after a few months and some weeks, I realized that I remembered no word. I had a shock. To memorize words, we don't actually need to memorize the words because only words can't be stored in the brain. Our brain can't store them. So here is the trick that if you want to increase your vocabulary of English, you need to memorize phrases and sentences, not the words only. So if you want to learn English, you have to have a great bank of words. And the trick is go for phrases and sentences, not the words only. Tip number 4 is think in English. There is a saying that what you think you become. So start thinking in English. I mean, I know it's difficult because in the starting you won't be able to think in English directly, but you are now going to be in a habit of speaking English and in a habit of learning English. So you have to start thinking in English. I mean, and it's so here the trick is start reading books, because when you read books you actually are going through a kind of film in your mind and you are in the process of thinking continuously. So start reading English books, English texts, and this will definitely improve your kind of thinking, and thinking is directly proportional to what we speak. So it's the best option. So the 5th and the last point is have confidence. You can learn English. I have seen many intelligent students and people, they are afraid of English. I don't know why, but there is a kind of complex in their mind. So guys, right here I want to tell you that English isn't an art, it's just a language, it's a way of communication. The more you speak, the more you get fluent in that language. Try to surround yourself with the people who speak English, who encourage English, who encourages you. So it's not an impossible thing, and English is a kind of fun really. Whenever I speak English, I really take it like a fun, and it's no problem for me at all. Just emphasizing on it that it's just a language, it's nothing else. It's nothing else, I'm repeating, because it's just a language, kind of language. You just need to believe in yourself. Like, you can speak English, you can learn English, you can write, you can listen. Everything is based upon your confidence. So increase the level of your confidence. So guys, these were the 5 points that I actually believe in learning English. So try them. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.